Thank you for coming in. I literally just walked in the door from a long drive, so give me a minute to set up my stuff real quick and get my kitty cat taken care of. And we are going to look at the whole week for everybody. I want to say thank you if you're coming back. Thank you for coming back, you guys. Appreciate you, especially my members. You guys are amazing. I love you. So, yeah, we're going to read for everybody. My girl, don't you worry, I'll feed you. You're my babe. Everybody gets fed tonight. Yes, welcome in. I'm a little late. I think the algorithm doesn't understand. But people will find me. All right? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I thank you for coming in. My girl. Hey, you hungry? Step off the way. You can eat. Yes, my girl. There you go. Hang on. You gotta get out of the way. That's a big old knife. I don't cut your cats. Okay, that should make you feel happy. Girl. Mm-hmm. Mm. What an amazing life. Welcome. I wonder if anybody knows that I'm on live. Well, I shall stay here and see who shows up. Hello, loves. Welcome to the channel. I thank you so much for being here, and I hope you get some good out of this. What we're going to do is kind of tap into the current energies and then see where that leads. And you can see how it turns out next week. All right? We're going to cover the energy of the 12th to the 15th. Let's see. What did I say? 17th? Yeah. I think it's 12th to the 17th. And see how the energies flow during that time period. Just a moment, you guys. Let me tap in and see what's going on. Welcome to the channel. Thank you. Please hit the like button when you come in. It does help it get discovered. Yes, it does. It's a thing. Let's talk about love. You want to talk about love? Who's here with me? Say hi. Say hi. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Let's look. Okay, so the word comes up tonight as Psalm 16:11. You make known to me the path of life. You will fill me with joy in your presence, with eternal pleasures at your right hand. Okay. May God be blessed by what we do. All right. So let's start this program. Just a second here. Gemini, Cancer. I'm going through all my names here, make sure everybody's in order. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Okay. Ready or not? Here we go. My darlings, welcome to the channel. Let's see what we have. Okay. Let's take a peek. Hi. Hello. Hi, Firefly. Hi. What's this? H-toe-O. Well, hello, everybody. Thank you very much for being here with me. We're starting with our Aries. Divine light within and without become manifest in our life right now. Prepare and protect this channel. Prepare me to act and behave and to be reminded of sacredness so that God still gets glory when all is said and done. This is about encouragement, enlightenment, confirmation, synchronicities, and for the sake of the public, entertainment. Whatever you want to call it, it's definitely insight from the nethers. Let's take a peek. Holy Spirit, thank you so much for every one of them. Let's take a look. Okay, Aries, somebody is kind of burdened and they're just, that's Nine of Wands is either somebody with extensive experience in something and they're holding back on something before completely saying this is just, I'm retiring or something of that nature. We have the 9 is a lot of it. It's a whole lot of something for you. But what's happening is I think you may be reaching out for help this week somehow. You may be asking for help or reaching out or throwing some of your energy forward into something to relieve your burdens, whatever that may be, because it's all energetic. Okay, you know what I just saw? You're going to think it's weird. I just saw somebody go, you know what? I'm carrying around a little too much responsibility, a little too much weight on my back. I'm just going to knock a whole bunch of it off. I'm just going to take what I need and I'm going to start over somewhere with so little, nothing but my wand, my common sense, my willingness to start from scratch and be a lot more free. These are your energies. I'm going to see who, I'm going to pull 5 cards for who your primary energies for the week as well. Hey, you guys. Hey, Zen. Oh, thank you. It's so funny. I was Ubering today and this beautiful girl got in. All these cute girls, their names are Mimi and Gigi. They're just adorbs. They're very nice people. And she goes, this girl goes, I'm a nail tech. And I went, really? She goes, yeah, I'm a nail tech. And I looked back and her nails were exactly like mine. I'm like, girl, I've always done my own nails. Capricorn, rising, Sag moon in Aquarius, and like that is 11. Wow. Okay. Okay. Bundles. All right. Are you a reader? Are you a psychic healer? What is your calling? You know your numbers and numerology. Do you know how it all works together? You know what? I just love it. You remind me of the great axiom, to know thyself. Thank you for sharing that because I often want people to know that I've learned who I am. You can't shake that. You can't change it. And you have no right on my Akashic records. I feel like you know yourself, and that's a good thing. And so, especially being someone of a master number, repeat master number, that's great. That's great. So, Aries, let's go on. So, your advice is to invest in something because if God gives you a provision, which is what this is, He's asking you to reinvest in something. Invest wisely. BB LaFleur, you need to hush. You only talk when I'm live. Do you want your own channel or something? She goes, no. Maturity. How can we find this? Just the simple fact that you're looking for it means you are going to find it. So, Aries, I have good news for you. If you make an investment this week before the 17th, you will have abundance. This is a lot of money, but it is hard earned and it is saved up. And as what you learn is that your skills improve so much on what it is you're doing and investing in, or your relationship just plain flat improves because it's something you can focus on now. You don't have all this burden over here. Something about that. You'll have to reach out and let me know about that. Tell me who else are they dealing with and what is their story. Okay, so we have 7 of Pentacles for you, Aries. We have the 5 of Cups for them. We also have for them the 2 of Wands in reverse. Okie doke. Then we have the 3 of Swords, heartbreak in reverse. And then we have the Page of Swords. I'm going to lay it to you straight. This person is pocket watching because they're out in the cold and they're so broken or heartbroken or always broken. Spirit says they stay in that state. They stay in that immature energy where they do this for attention. I don't know what it is, but Aries, this person's, I don't know. They're looking at how long you spent together or what you have together or that what's yours, mine, and theirs kind of energy this week. And they can't make a decision. They're undecided, okay? This is deciding. This is true. I got to take a wand and I'm going to go that way. And they're just sitting in this suffrage of a heartbreak. I don't know what the story is, but I do know they're spying the heck out of you. They're watching. Now we need to know. All right, Spirit, clearly show me who this is for Aries and what's the prospect of them doing anything about it because they're not making a choice. Maybe they're just sitting on their thoughts. Oh, yeah. All right. All right. So I'm going to say who I think this is. I think you're dealing with a Pisces, possibly a Pisces. I love you, Pisces. I don't know if it's you. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Pisces here. That's my Pisces card. And this Pisces is in the upside down. They're really heartbroken over something. I don't know what it's about. I don't know what it's about. If you're in the upright, you deserve these gifts. If you're not in the upright and you're causing a heartbreak, I feel bad because of money or something. I don't know. This sounds like I just heard the land of confusion. This is the world we live in. Will we give them a little less time? Make it a place worth fighting for. Do me a favor. If you're not talking to this person, just know they're watching the heck out of you. What is the love message here for Aries for this week, the 12th to the 17th? What is it? Let's see. Free yourself. Boy, that's relevant, isn't it? Why would you do that? Because somebody's in deception. That is why you do that. Makes perfect sense. Now I'm going to pull an angel card for you and a fairy card for you because I'm feeling my fae family. The situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member. The angels want to help you understand and to heal from it in your mind and your heart. Surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to this, what does it say, sifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. Maybe that's what that is. That's pretty cool. Makes sense. There she goes. She goes insane when I go live. You stop that now. And whoever's sending anything to my cat, I rebuke you in Jesus Christ's name. Hey, you. I said no. Okay. Aries. You see my eyes? Huh? Shut up. Yourself. Shut up. You got that? Shut up. She's kind of acting all fishy and stuff. She's just, she better not say a peep. Inspiration. Be prepared because you're soon going to receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration, whoever that be. Come dusk or dawn, she shall call at any time to inspire you in some way, shape, or form. We could just say Michael the Archangel is going to come and help you cut cords. I don't know. If you need to do that, reach out. So many of us can help you with that, one way or another. Aries, that's what I have for you, darlings. Okay? That's what I have. And I want to say thank you for being here, okay, guys? All right, that's what we got. Take good care of yourself, Aries. I'll be on more lives where I do Aries to Pisces this week. Look for it, you know. I don't know how many. I don't know if I can be steady like twice a day, but listen, I'll be here as much as I can, honey. If you like it, well, let me know. Hit that like button. Donate to the channel. Bless me with a comment. You know, I appreciate that. Yep, help us grow. Join the channel if you want to get free mini readings when I'm live. I give them after I'm done. Moving on to our wonderful Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. How are you guys? Let's look. Show me Taurus. Show me Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Show me Taurus. This is a older deck. This is a Rider-Waite, but it's Rider-Waite Astrology Answers deck. This is my training deck. It's the one I use to train you. All right, Taurus. Here we go. Show me how Taurus shows up from the 12th to the 17th. Here we go. Temperance. Balanced, focused, patience, fasting, something where you're disciplining your body, something where you're nurturing your body, something where you're waiting for something and you're doing it with grace. Okay? Whoa, what is your challenge? What is the challenge this week, though? Okay, here it is. Money, family, something. Money and a whole lot of it. A lot of it. A lot of money, 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 money. Okay? And then your breakthrough is that somebody finally comes through with a plan to build. Somebody finally comes through with a way to fix the money problem or whatever that might be, or a family issue. I know not, but you're being really patient. You could be getting inheritance money, or you could be getting notice of a bank loan or something that comes through so you can buy that house you want. This kind of stuff is coming through. A positive relationship situation. It shows like positive. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Look at that. Ace of Cups for my Taurians. How about that, guys? Yep. Now tell me about that love in the house. Love in the house is when someone really, really makes that offer. It's just a gift from God. It's a nourishment. It's the everlasting water, the water of life, the Holy Spirit. Yes? Maybe. Okay. However, you're going to be blown away when I tell you what I'm getting. We have the Tower. Taurus meets their Scorpio. And here's the dealio. They meet their Scorpio and they're forced to wait. And they know they're making plans already. Taurus and their Scorpio. It's an excellent match, actually, if you ask about it. It depends on the Scorpio. Because Tauruses are pretty stable. Scorpios are more, they're fixed. You know, they're fixed. They have to, you got to work with Scorpio too. But anyway, they're polar opposites, but they somehow tend to work. I don't know, they seem to fight about it from what I understand. Bundles, you didn't do Capricorn, did you? No, I'm just starting. Lucille, hello, darling, how are ya? Hey, okay, the winner of the Reiki session for Patreon members decided that she didn't want it. Not that she didn't want it. She doesn't think it'll totally fully benefit her because she can't sink into it or any of the patterns right now for her life. I don't know. She's just wonderful. She's had a lot of Reiki. But she said, you know, if you can donate to somebody else, and I want to help you do a crown chakra, do some of that crown chakra clearing. You want to do that with me? I'm offering it to you. Yeah. Yeah. This next weekend, I'm supposed to be doing a Reiki training course, so I won't be available this next weekend. But we can do it in the evening sometime. I'm not quite as radically busy as I used to be. All right, let's go. Finding pleasure in pain, Pisces energy. My cat is channeling. No, my cat is channeling somebody's shit they sent through the spirit to her. If they can't get you, they're going to get your animals or your family. You know that, and I know that. She's quiet now. I gave her an ultimatum to her face. You hear that? I take authority over that shit. All right, Taurus, I'm going to find out. Now, this is your advice. Your advice is to make this love offer if someone needs something. You might have abundance. You've been waiting for an opportunity to do something. Maybe you want to build something. Maybe you want to do something. Um, maybe you want to do something in the, I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. But whatever it is, there is a tower moment happening towards the end of the week. And I'm asking why. What actually is the tower moment? Because everything else looks so great. Because the tower moment could be that moment, that sudden bam, when you're in the room with the one and you get that blast of light through you and suddenly you're shivering and you're like, okay, wait, I'm not even going to wait. I got to marry them. That is what I'm talking about. But it could be anything. So let's talk about who you will be dealing with mostly and what are they dealing with and how does that affect you. All right, from the 12th to the 17th for my gorgeous Taurus. Here we go, Spirit. Here we go. So this person is in lockdown. Spiritually, mentally, there's something wrong. They just can't see how to get out of a situation. Okay? And they want to get off Hangman really, really bad. They're like stuck. I don't know how they're stuck. And their breakthrough in their mind would be to have, see, they want a lot. They want a lot. Something, hold on a minute. I am not too sure about this person here. Let me check their attitude because they're doing some strange things. All right, tell me, why would somebody's breakthrough be in the Nine of Wands? It's not. It's actually the Nine of Swords. Eight of Swords in reverse. Perpetual abandonment, perpetual loss, perpetual spiritual jail. Something of that nature. It's like they can't access something. I don't know. It's spiritual. It's totally spiritual. Or they just absolutely can't talk or they're in jail. Their challenge is getting off this hangman. And they're absolutely depressed. They're destitute. It's like they're destitute and exhausted. They're exhausted. If this is a family member and you got a lot of money and you're not helping them, shame on you. I'm going to say it. I don't care who you are. Holy Spirit, you better pay attention to your mamas. You better pay attention to your grandmas. You better do what God said. Look after your orphans and widows and their distress. That's his only requirement besides loving. That's your job. That's what he says. We're failing. They're so tired. This person is so burdened. I feel bad for them. I actually kind of feel like crying for them because this person's heavily burdened. I don't know what it is, if they're mentally ill or they just got a lot of crap on their plate, Taurus, or if they're done something against you. And now they're trying to get away and they can't. And they're anxious because they know they're about to get caught. Boom. They might even try to hit the road. You know who this is if this is your story. They might be trying to hit the road. This is sneak away. In this case, based on all these cards, this would be sneak away. Why? Somebody refused a love offer too, and they're heartbroken, but they're more burdened because they had an agenda. See, if they didn't have an agenda, they'd be really, really heartbroken, and that's not showing that here. Okay, can I tell you who I really think it is, Taurus? I think you have a Leo that is, yeah, out in the cold. not doing well financially, or maybe anyway, because it's like a roller coaster when something starts going down. If it happens when you're really, really sick or you're alone or something, it can be really devastating. You ready? I need to tell you something. This is someone's woman. This is someone's mother. This is someone's sister. This is someone's ex. This is someone's wife. And this is a Taurus story. And there's a sense of cruelty I'm feeling, and I don't like it. But I don't know why there's a huge separation between you. But if you're not going to give to them, God says, I may cause a tower. I am not kidding you. If you don't consider this relative who's suffering really, really bad, there's possibly a warning from God, Taurus, this week. Hello. If you love them, show them. I'm sorry, I don't usually do these things. God said that's absolutely my point altogether. This is a female. Baby. Just a minute. She got sidetracked by people outside. All right, we have Taurus. This is the truth. God says whenever you get this sword of truth, that means that I'm giving you a download. I'm giving you instruction. I want you to be victorious in love. I want you to make that offer and take care of this person and bring about a victory. Bring about a rising of spirits, a cleansing of energy, and bring in some joy in your life. For some reason, it feels like this person is so desperate, my dear. I don't know. I don't know. For love energy, I feel like somebody's, they were, I don't know, being patient in love, but not knowing that this person was suffering or had an issue, not knowing that. You could also be dumb love, lots and lots of passion for somebody. Worth waiting for, divine feminine. Worth waiting for, Taurus. You better make it snappy. This person's out, and they're not happy. You got to take care of this person before you can go do anything else. I'm telling you, you better do everything with pure intentions. The fairy manifestations are going to help you to use your wishes wisely, manifesting your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. I say this to you because I know a very pretty much famous Taurus. I've never seen anybody more manipulative and greedy in my life. She literally takes from broken old people, but then goes out and makes $22,200 for a session, but she steals from old people. And just a horrible being. I'm not going to say her name. You might know. Yeah, I told you this was family. That's somebody's mom or somebody's sister, or somebody's feminine, maybe an ex, really, really in trauma and needs help. And maybe she's got too much pride to tell you she needs help. Or maybe she's been asking for help and no one will give it to her. I got to speak. That's what they want to say, lovelies. So pay attention this week to your family. The reason, okay? We love you. That's sort of like God says, you know what? I'll bless you if you do that. Here's how I'm going to bless you. I'll stop this tower that wants to happen. A complete destruction of whatever you got going on. Wealth, relationships. Some people can lose it like that. Yes, especially when it comes to mistreating women and children. Mothers, sisters, daughters, wives, daughter-in-laws. No. I have to say, I just thought I'd tell you because that's a warning. That didn't come from me, that came from Spirit. All right, my Taurians, you will have a great time if you listen to what the Divine has said about this feminine, okay? That's what I'm picking up. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Necessary. Hello. Hi. Good evening. Hi. Oh, my lovelies are here. We got work to do. We are working on Gemini. I'm so glad y'all are visiting. Cool. Seeker, hello. Oh, Jesus does love me. You know it. He loves you too, bro. You better know it. 100, 100, 100, 100. I was driving and delivering people. Also, somebody came in and decided to be a jerk, huh? John 13:34. Absolutely. Thank you. Um, yes, that was it? Okay. That's what it was. Okay. Thank you, Necessary, for your presence. I appreciate it. We're going to get somewhere. We're going to get somewhere. So, anyway, I got to tell you, I've been meeting a lot of really great people, surprisingly, on my job. Here we go. All right. Holy Spirit, we thank you for Geminis. I ask you to help me to bring forth the message that is for their highest good and the truth as much as we possibly can. Reveal it to us. Good, better, and different. We're looking at January 12th to the 17th for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Gemini, how you doing? How you doing? Precious Gems. Let's see. Precious Gems, what you got? We got 8 of coins. Good start. Good start. Hardworking, focused on something, sticking your nose to the grindstone and keeping track of what you got. Order in the court, I heard. Okay, tell me what their challenge is. Ooh. Never looking back. Never looking back, or your challenge could actually be somebody who's always got they're peeking in on you and they're watching what you're doing and they're asking questions and they're bugging you and you're trying to get things done and they just won't leave you alone. Or somebody finds out they're pregnant with a little Aquarian baby. That's another one. That's a funny. I hope you don't mind. Hi, Michelle. Yeah. Uh, mm What is the breakthrough for a Gemini? Show me, Spirit. What gives them a breakthrough between the 12th and 17th? It could be an understanding. It could be a download. It could be a gift. It could be anything. A breakthrough is when you finally get an answer. Maybe, maybe you're fasting, supplicating, and praying. I know not. But God does. Just remember this one thing. It's very simple. I mean, he's been reminding me in my prayer time and reading. He said, I want to talk to you about what first fruits are. First fruits are when you first wake up in the morning. What's the first thing you think of? Do you give me your first thoughts? Do you pay attention to that? Those are first fruits. When you get paid, do you do something kind for someone and donate back into my kingdom by taking care of someone that needs it? Can you do that? Watch me make you rich. That's what God does, and that's how that's how those guys in the Old Testament got rich, negotiating but having that blessing on his hand on their shoulder. So tell me about the Page of Swords, Gemini. Page of Swords is watching us, so somebody either is watching you and they're out in the cold, they're on the opposite side, or they're not making money and they're feeling desperate and they're watching you make money. And they want to come in and make an offer to you. Let me give you a nickel for $100 or something like that. I don't know. Can you loan me $100? I got a nickel. And I'm just saying. So what would actually be your breakthrough? Your breakthrough is that you or someone comes in and gives you some kind of kindness or some kind of love offer, something, take you out to lunch or something like that. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, this is a nourishment. This is when they give back to you, this person. So, yeah, wow. Yes. And your advice, however, is to move on from this, move on forward and create that new experience. You're going through a portal. This is an ending of a cycle for someone, a Gemini energy, and it is done. You have to accept the new because you're really just moving into a loving energy forward. And what would be the break? What is the outcome for you? Oh, okay. So whatever you decide, you are being given an option. What is it you really want, Gemini? Decide by the 17th. This is your higher mind. You're now thinking with your heart and not your head. You don't want to go through all that other crap again. Truth is, you're looking back to protect what you do have, and rightfully so. Okay, so now they want you to make a choice. You have options now, see? You have options, and you are, some of you are asking God to strengthen you, to strengthen faith, to strengthen your family, your commitments, to strengthen your relationships, and to block out the wicked energies, the evil ones. Block that out so we can prosper and have choices and not be working our fingers to the damn bone. And actually, this is what I'm reading. This is what I'm getting. So somebody's working their finger to the bone. They're watching their back because I'm tired of being poor. They're willing to invest money, but only to somebody that really loves them and is strong in their nature and overcome already and is a really good example. Someone that brings to the table options and ideas. Someone that can help them change their lifestyle and make a better choice for themselves, all at the same time while you're blocking out negative energy and you're willing to cut people off. This is telling the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, and really fast. Okay? That's you. So let's see who you're dealing with. Who are our Geminis dealing with? January 12th to the 17th. We have, wow, 5 of Swords. Isn't that nice? You're dealing with somebody who's either competitive, argumentative. They're very weak-minded. Their spirit is very weak. They think they have to outdo you in something, or that nanny, boo-boo. They'll do anything to win a mental or a spiritual battle. They're trying to show off, but they hurt people when they do that. Who is this? Yep. Gemini. Who in the hell is this person you've got to deal with? They are so destructive. We have an air sign that is extremely destructive. I don't think they even remember their lies. I think they lie like mad and they create trouble. And don't talk to this one, whoever this is. 7 of Swords. Show me who it is. Who is this? Well. This is a deceptive person who's coming in to ask either your opinion or to ask you to forgive them or something. And obviously, they're in trouble. They're trouble. And they're deceptive, they're argumentative, and they want to come in after a breakup and getting away from you. It's completely dead and gone for you. For them, it's not. because they believe their own lies. Does that make sense? This is someone you broke up with. Could be a divorce. They're in the energy and they're heavily, heavily distressed at the moment. I mean, this, you talk about having a lot of swords. You want to know who it is? We have a Queen of Wands who's over here creating bullshit grief in the background for maybe their ex, Gemini. Gemini's like, listen, I've got the sword. I mean, I know how to use it. And I think you're being protected from this energy because this is kind of witchy shit. Yeah. You have the Three of Wands over your energy, Gemini. So the key thing for you, yeah, hold yourself together, Divine Feminine. Gemini, you are God's girl. You're going to grow. You're going to have money in abundance. People are going to be envious of it. They're going to chatter about it. They're going to try to get in your space. They're going to try to stop you. They're awful human beings. Well, they're not actually human beings. They're just a body being inhabited by some awful spirit trying to bring you down. Now you know. Protect your energy, Divine Feminine. Hear me? Empress. You got an empire to maintain. Do your job. If you're doing it for God, you're going to win like crazy. If this is love, this is not love. Okay? This is not love. This is terrible. I want to tell you because that's what I'm here for. What does love look like, though? Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's go. It looks good for you. What about this person? God. Whoever this fire sign is, they are really insecure. They're so insecure. They're so jealous. Freeing yourself from them. I have a sword, and I know how to use it for deceptive biatches, male or female. Okay? That is what we're hearing. What do the angels want to say to Gemini for this next week? Hold on, baby, hold on. Because they're standing on the brink. Let's see. Closer than you think. You're standing on the brink. Hold on, baby, hold on. Because there's something on the way. Tomorrow's not the same as today. What is this? Relationship. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, and balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving Creator as you feel safe and loved within, and shall your other relationships bloom and prosper from there. Wonderful advice. Look at him on Pegasus. Yeah, Mercury. Get it? Gemini, Pegasus, right? Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Let's see. Fairy message. Look in the book. It might be the Bible. And protect your dreams. You are dealing with a frenemy. That's what that was. You know who it is, because nobody can stand that crap for too long. Definitely not a saint. All right, listen, Gemini. You've been told what to do by the guides. We love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, and namaste for hitting that like button, kids. Appreciate it. All right, let's go. Moving on to Cancers. Let's go. Hi, Cancers. We love you. Yes, we do. Thank you, darlings, for being here, hitting the like button, showing love, support, sending blessings, joining the channel, whatever you want to do. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North. We are looking at January 12th to the 17th for our fabulous Cancers. Let's go. You are showing up as leaving something. Eight of Cups. Walking away. I'm leaving because I'm extremely unhappy with something. The challenge is you couldn't make something happen with this person. Three of Pentacles. There could be an sign, it doesn't have to. You had plans or you tried to keep it together, man. Now we see you not at all dealing with them. Two of Pentacles in reverse is someone that is, it could be construed as perpetually seeing more than one person, but I think this is more like you giving it up. I was asking who it is, and it shows up as a fire sign. Taurus, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And you're letting that shit go because there's nothing there. There's nothing there. You could be, they say they have money, or there should be money, or there should be family, or there should be something, and there's nothing there. Okay, you know what I mean? And your advice is to take this gift from God this week. Somehow or another, an opportunity shows up. It's a direction. It's a directional thing. It's a revival. It's something. Look for it. Ask your guides for it. Ask God to reveal it before you get there. And your outcome is one where you're going to have to be very swift to answer emails, texts. You're going to have to be very swift on your toes. If you're walking away from something and you've got this energy you're trying to release, which you might want to do, you know what I mean? You're going to need to be really spiritually protected as well. You'll need your armor on, and you'll need to answer quickly, because you might go under spiritual warfare, leaving a fire sign female who somehow might have been juggling or cheating or something. Doesn't have to be a female either. Look at this. So Cancer, your outcome is the moon. And this tells me that this week is going to consist of you cycling emotionally to release and to protect at the same time while you're moving forward on something. Show me who this is. Who will you be working with mainly this particular week? What is the deal with this person and this energy? Whoa. Okay, here's what we got. Emperor, government, boss, husband, dad, granddad, I don't know, power man. He's a powerful masculine. And their challenge is their divine feminine. Okay, listen, I'm going to say something too. Let me backtrack a minute. Cancers, somebody's a cheater. They pulled out their hot to trot Queen of Wands for this emperor, only to find out, because look at this Two of Pentacles in reverse, only to find out that you weren't going to get shit from him, but laid while he cheated on his beautiful empress. That's the truth, and that's probably why you're in the moon. Somebody, not all of you, not all of you. Some of you are just plain leaving something because it's just miserable and you got to protect your energy. But his challenge is this Empress. I wonder why. Oh, Lordy. Who is she? She's heartbroken. She sees what happened. She's heartbroken. Yep. And she feels like she can't go anywhere. This is Cancer's energy. What the fuck, man? So what is the breakthrough for this energy? Making an offer, actually donating something and protecting somebody. Cancer. I don't know who that is. It could be a Taurus, or, you know what? Do you remember Taurus's reading? Taurus's reading, full of money, full of good luck, full of stability, full of loving energy. Things are a little easy breezy at the moment. Not for everyone, but for the most part. And someone's desperate in need in your world, and you are being given the challenge to help them. This may be your person. This may be the Taurus. This may be I'm just saying, Cancer and Taurus could be. Wow. Let's look at it, right? Hey, Capricorn birthday. Of course it is. All right. So their advice is to get their ass busy and start making something happen. Magician. Start manifesting something and stop fooling around, no matter what it is. And their outcome is going to be hangman. They're not going anywhere. Why? Because first they got to settle differences with their queen or their female or you. And they have to settle this. But you're like, fuck that, man. No, you don't trust them at all. This is 7 of Swords. You don't trust them. Now you know they're a liar, a deceiver, a manipulator, a snake in the grass, right? And I'm leaving her. I'll leave her for you. No, you didn't. He won't. No. And let me tell you what else, Cancer. This is a perpetual cheater. That's a perpetual cheater. If you were thinking that this person was, you were so right. You know what else? You can't deal with them ever again. This is why you're leaving. God wants you out. Why? Because they don't have any spiritual protection. Now, you don't know what's going to happen if they're a perpetual cheater. That means from one person to the other and then continuing to destroy this empress. All right? So you're being told that if you have a decision to make or you're making a change, don't just do that. Take time out to think it through real good, to stop battling emotionally, mentally over something you can't fix, to rest in God, to rest in your soul, to know that the battle's still going on, but you don't have to keep fighting it. Let the divine have the problem and look for a solution. You need it. You need it. And the solution is going to be you being offering something to someone and empowering them or empowering yourself. And you've overcome, your future looks like you're going to be really strong. Like, you know what, I just kicked this ass. I'm just done. And I'm so happy about it. I don't want anybody to know everything, but I'm going through this. But I am powerful, calling in your soulmate. What about this one over here? Of course they were attracted to you. Huh. You listen, paying attention to red flags, attraction, flirting, and boom, separation. The angels say to you, Cancer, new partner coming in. A chance meeting is no mistake. It's divinely orchestrated. As a catalyst, these are so light you can hardly read them. As a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people that we send into your life, the angels say. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. Remember that, safety. All right, let us see what the fairies say to you. Shine from within this week. Shine from within. No matter what other people are doing, you can still shine, honeys. Look at that. Look through his skin deep. It's a time, I can't hardly read these. It's a time for self-acceptance, for revealing your true beauty. Look at Cancer. You are pretty. I always thought Cancers are pretty, like pretty. All right. There you go. That's for Cancer. I do take my time. All right. Whoever's sending that sleep to me, take it back, biatch. That's not, I don't appreciate the spell. I know it's happening. I know it's happening because I suddenly get this urge to want to stop and go to sleep. It's somebody's doing some witchcraft shit. Just stop it in the name of Jesus Christ. I clear my energy. I'll just stand up. I'll just stand up. That's funny because I was just like all over the place and my energy level's pretty high. So I don't know who you are. All right. Stop it. All right. Here goes. I can always tell. I get to a certain point and then all of a sudden it's like something trying to put me to sleep. I don't like it. Hey, necessary, can you scan my environment? Thank you. Love you. We got to do Leo. I'm going to stand up for a second. Hey, I'll be right back, you guys. Give me a second. Yes. All right. I got to throw on some coffee or I will not make the rest of this. Not with that shit coming at me. Wow. It's tricky. Necessary, I can't wait to tell you what's been on my head. Hang on a minute, I'll be right there. And don't bug me, baby boo. You little stinker. You're a good girl, though. You listen. I love you so much, but you're gonna have to be quiet. I said be quiet. She is being quiet, you guys. She's being quiet. Would you like some ASMR? Oh, lovely. Leo, hi. Let me look at this here chat. Thank you. Yeah, it's something that it's like somebody, it's a wave. It's really, I'm a psychic, you know. It's a wave of energy and it sort of like comes down over my shoulders and makes me feel like a sudden drop. Like, I'm like, what the hell? I catch it every time though. You have to, don't forget I'm a Reiki master. I know when something's going on around me. I'll just send it right back. Sometimes you just get up and shift. This is what you want to do right away. Something like that. Get up and shift first. If it's really super heavy, kick its ass. Cast it out. Throw salt. Yep. No weapon formed against me will prosper. I have a promise. I have a God that's faithful. His word is faithful. He's always been faithful. It is I who have failed. Not anymore. Not on purpose. Leo, look at you owning the throne. This week, you're owning the throne. You could be doing banking. You could be, looking after grandchildren. You could be investing this week. You could be meeting somebody. You could be married. You could be stable, grounded, or investing in your business. This is the week for something. Let's find out what your challenge is. What is your challenge? Oh, but you got to be happy to do it. Nine of Cups in reverse is somebody not getting something they wanted and being heartbroken somehow. That's not cool. And if you were waiting for someone to come in and give an apology, it might be a little late. I know not why. Somebody... Okay, this person they can't give you an apology for something. They probably invested in somebody else or did something. They didn't put in their fair share. They might have just taken from you or something of that nature. And you're like, no, I don't do that. We don't do that around here, okay? You just don't do that. Out of sight, out of mind, right? So you're going to get justice this week for something. something, I know not what, but you do. And you might also be dealing with a Libra, but Libra is not your problem. Who is your problem? Your problem is narcissistic, backstabbing, lying, talking, cheating. Who the hell knows what his problem is? Mentally ill, whoever that is, Leo. This is somebody that isn't right. They don't tell truth. They don't have their facts straight, and they're just kind of all over the place, undependable. I'm sorry, but this is what I see. I know not who it is, and it could be somebody extremely unrighteous. Let's say have the position of authority, and they can be bought. But you're going to get justice. Thank you, God. Leo, so your advice is to be as happy as you friggin' can, because you know the outcome. You know what you're working on, and you know that you're very loved. This is family. This is your advice this week. Be happy, bubbly, be bubbly. What's the outcome for you? Wow. We got a couple of weird ones. We got the Hangman as an outcome for you this week. Something you're waiting for still. You'll be getting justice, but you're still going to wait for something. We know not what. All right? Let me find out what it is. 10 of Cups for you. I got it. Are you ready? I'm going to tell you what's going to make you happy. Why in the hell is Leo going to be happy about all this? Why? Because judgment at the 10 of Cups, judgment is such a good thing for this particular situation, because the judgment was called in your favor, but it means that something's not coming back around again. It's done. It's completely dead. It will not revive. I don't want to revive it. Judgment has been called. You get revival. Look at it. Let me show you how. See the arms in the air? Gratitude and praise. Joy. Reaching for joy. Asking for the angel of temperance to please come in and blow the horn. What does God want? I will rise when he calls me. I will rise. But the sickness won't, and the relationship won't, and the troublemaker won't. Why are you in Hangman at the end of the week? Because you know what? Maybe you'll just be exhausted from all the battling with people. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I see. So, time out, honey. If you know you're going to win, right? Time out. Take time out. All right, show me who Leo may be dealing with more importantly than anyone else. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, my darlings. Alrighty, so you're dealing with somebody who's taken a time out and they're healing. Oh, wow. Ooh, the spiritual stuff is interesting. My ears are popping. And I just got a big old hum in my left ear. I rebuke that. I rebuke that you don't have permission to send any waves to me or thoughts to me or anything that don't come through from the Most High. I rebuke it and I send it off. Now. It stopped. It works every time. All right, so this person is the Four of Swords. It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be that one. I don't know. They're in timeout. They're having to heal because they were playing. Okay, so they have a player attitude. They have a non-committal attitude about things, and they dive in and dive out of situations a lot. Let me see. Yeah, and their breakthrough is, I'm going to explain it to you this way. Their breakthrough is simply this. If they don't take time out, this is a death threat. This is death, like death, done, deal, death, judgment, death, 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 death. Somebody may have to take time out. And if somebody's trying to go drive, again, the message of don't drive or die. That's right here and now. And somebody shows in from the past again. Energy showing in. Firefly, are you still here? Because what? They said, listen, learn from experience, whoever this is. Learn from experience. Five of Wands in reverse. Stop being all emotional about something. Let it be. Let it be. This is a King of Pentacles. This is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And what are they doing? They're feeling so sorry for themselves. They're either poor, broke, out in the cold. They have a lot of emotional insecurities. What else, please? And they're being told, I'm going to tell you something. I just got a court order. What do they call that when you get an order, not protection, order of protection? So some Leos are going to be getting an order of protection from this person because, again, narcissistic, treacherous, awful human being. And you do not need that in your life. You're going to get justice. This is somebody who is being forced not to watch you, to come near you, to check your media. They're being forced not to bother you. Yeah, but they want to come forward recklessly, unprepared. Yeah, see, unprepared. The Knight of Swords in reverse. This is when God's hand comes down and goes, you ready for the truth? Right? Not here. This soul is not in a good spot. Leo, I don't know. The problem with them is they either don't put the work in, or they don't have work, or they don't something. Tell me what they feel about you. They feel like you're a happy person, and that they feel like you're party, love to party, huh? And that you carry hope within you. You are a divine being. This is why, Leo. This is why they give you grief, because you are a divine being and they are not. And they have to be held back, literally held back from making a mistake that could cost their life. That's the message this week. January 12th through the 17th. Tell me about this love message. You can't be with certain people. Unrequited love. So horrible. How can you love somebody horrible like that? Sorry. Yep. And then you like shifting over, loving yourself. That a girl. There you go, Leo. Loving yourself. Yep. Tell me about this person over here. They're passionate, but they don't have any security whatsoever. They're romantic and passionate. That doesn't make a good relationship, and definitely not with the Leo. Okay? Definitely not. Don't be, you don't come just rushing on a Leo with your run game on them, because you're not sincere and not grounded. That's just a message for you. Take what you need and leave the rest of that. Angels for Leo. I'm taking my time. I hope you don't mind. All right. Reward yourself, Leo. You've been giving a lot of yourself lately. It is time for you to receive. So make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving, this is essential to keeping your energy, your mind, and your motivation on a consistently high level. There you go, honey. And the Fae want to say to you, wisdom. That's a cool color for Leos too, that earth tone. Have you ever been told that you are wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with this challenge. Use your hearts, Leo. Okay? Remember, Leo's color is peridot. Peridot. Isn't it? All right. 'Tis what I got. Love you. That's for Leo. Thank you, everybody. Make sure you hit that like button so we are being able to have more platform to bring these really cool messages forth. And thank you to every soul that's in here. Every soul that's here. Appreciate you guys. Moving on to Virgo. We are going to look at our Virgos. I feel so passionately for my Virgos right now. What y'all doing? What are you guys doing? Don't be a know-it-all, Spirit says. Spirit says don't be a know-it-all, because you don't know it all. All right? God works in mysterious ways, what I heard. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab my coffee so my droopy little eyes don't droop. Hi, Jenna Jane. Really nice. Thank you. And then there's Michelle. Michelle. I'm silly. I love you. I'll be right back. Give me some cafe au lait. Where in the heck? Where in the world did I put my... Did I drop it? Strange. Hang on, guys. I'll leave it in here. Where's my cafe? Yeah, Sunday night, weekend mosey. Wow. All right, what are you doing? Cooperate. Sweet baby. That sweet baby. Mommy's baby. You're a good girl. She goes, stop talking to me like that. God, you don't know. I bet I needed that coffee. And sheesh, I've been driving since 1 o'clock. And I really don't mind it. I really do like it. Yeah. Hold on just one more minute. What the hell? Where is everything? Oh, shit. I'm being put to the test. Where is it? I hate this. All right, well, let's move on. Virgos. Virgo. How are you? Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. How are you today? I don't know where that fairy song is coming from. I got medieval music popping through my head. That's so interesting. I just heard him. Let me bring you songs from the woods to make you feel much better than you could know. Better than you could know. Lift you up from tip to toe to show you how the garden grows. There's a celebration. This Jethro Tull. I don't know where that came from. Song from the woods. Somebody sleeping in the woods? Virgo, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and North Node. Hello, Virgos. What's up? What's up, Buttercup? Show me. Virgos, how did your week look? January 12th to 17th. How does it look? Okay. It looks like a new start for you, somebody sends a message to you, or you send a message to someone. Your challenge is, you know what I see? Somebody gets an invitation to a wedding or an event. Yeah, and you're like, should I go? Do I go? Should I go? I want to go, but should I go? And your advice is, this may be an opportunity for you to start something new this week. Your advice, that's your breakthrough. And your advice is to go for it. Feel the passion that you're in. Whatever you're working on, you're feeling the passion for what it is. You're putting a lot of energy into it and a lot of passion into it. It could be a relationship. It could even be you getting married or you making a proposition to someone. Proposing. Someone proposing, maybe. Yes, it's going to shift the whole wide world. It's going to take you out of a cycle, put you in a brand new cycle. What does this do? Oh my God. You have a lot of wands this week, Virgo. Something new. This is revival, and this is passion. A new start. A new man. I just heard, I'm just kidding. Yeah. I know what you mean. A page again. Right, you know what I mean. What is this? Well, let me put it to you this way. You could be like, this looks to me like somebody is either sending or receiving a message about somebody getting married. It's going to change the whole damn world. It's going to be very heartbreaking for somebody that this King of Wands decided to marry somebody else, a fire sign perhaps. What? Oh, if that's the case, that is one way of looking at it. Yeah. Virgo. And here you are, true to yourself, watching all this crap from a higher perspective, going, what? 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 Yeah, that's what I'm getting. What? I don't know. I may not go to this wedding. I don't think so. It could be an ex. It could be an ex. It could be something to do, something intimate. It's not comfortable, whatever it is. It's either you getting married or it's completely uncomfortable. Yeah, and you want to leave. You don't feel like dealing with this. This is not your bag, baby. You might not go to that. You might not go to that. You have options and choices, Virgo. This is your heart longing for other things. And God going, okay, honey, what is it you want, Virgo? Tell me. I'll help you. That's divine. Now, who are you dealing with this week? Who are you dealing with? Let's see. We can read these a million different ways, but I'm going by the energy that's coming in. So who are you dealing with predominantly this week, Virgo? Sun, moon, rising, Venus. Okie doke. Are you ready? Broken up. Ex-soulmate. Ex-partner. Twin flame. In the negative. Out in the cold. Broken. Break up. Break it. As a break it. And guess who it's with? Pray tell. The devil himself. Wow. Can I say? You're making a good choice. Let it go. Their breakthrough, their challenge, this one, is rebuilding again, having an option to rebuild again. And the reason is because they're holding back. They're greedy. They're greedy. And their problem is, Virgo, I'm reiterating who you're dealing with, Virgo. This could be a Capricorn, and they're holding back, and they're being all greedy, I guess. You know what I mean? And they're like unable to build or refuse to build. Refuse to build. And their breakthrough is not a breakthrough because they're not making a choice, okay? You know what the universe does? I hear a song from Rush. You can stay. If you do not to decide, you still have made a choice. Yeah, here we go. So basically, if you don't decide and you linger around, the universe shifts everything around you, and you may not be ready for it. So their advice is to pack it in, accept the truth, and move the hell out of your space and leave you alone. Be quiet about it. Don't make a fuss and hit the road. That's what God says. I'm just a channeler. Yeah. How does Mr. Warlock always get in the channel? I don't know. You can get the fuck out though. You mean in the readings or in the channel? Because he's a player. This guy's ending is going to be the same as the beginning. He was playing with a divine person, a soulmate, a Virgo, playing in your face with some kind of an attachment, something, my dear Virgos. And this person is indecisive, but they're being told not to be indecisive, to carry on. They're not going to change. They're like once a player, always a player, and a cheater, right? This could be a Cancer as well for some of you Virgos, and they're pretty bad. They're pretty bad. God will probably put them in hangman. At the same time, he doesn't bless his people. He blesses his people right in front of the wicked ones. Look at that, Virgo. You ready for love and a new start? You ready for refreshment for yourself for once? Say yes, you know? All right, Virgo, what do we got here in love messages for my Virgos? What do we got? For the virgins, we have worth waiting for. I know it. There's that Ace of Cups. Worth waiting for. What else for Virgos? Very soon. Good one. Love yourself first. Good one. And down here, unrequited love. You can't make love where there ain't no love. And a breakup, a wedding in reverse. The end. Divorce. I'm divorcing you. Yep. Unfortunately, God hates divorce, but apparently this one has got some serious attachments, or they're a cheater or something. Yeah. And then you got releasing an ex. I am not making it happen. I'm seeing it happen. Opportunity. Your angels say this is an opportunity to forgive, Virgo. And I would take this opportunity if it were me. Yes, readings. Truthfully, I don't give a shit if a warlock's in here. You're not shifting shit for me again. I've had so much fucking voodoo on me that I already know when it's coming. So stop wasting your precious money, energy, and time. You will have to deal with some powerful angels. So stop. Okay? Period, point blank. All right. So basically, this is an opportunity for you to heal, grow, and release negative patterns, Virgo. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine, their inner divine, their light, and their goodness. And then the angels will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies. And they will lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. Yes, that's beautiful. And then we have, what do you have here? Get to healing that inner child. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps you young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe, okay? So you got to go and get on the Six Flag, the monster roller coaster, right? Listen, I may do that. There was a time my neck was so jacked up that if I did that, I thought I'd break it, just juggling it around. But I have healed so doggone much, and I expect to heal more. All right, lovelies, let's go on. Hey, you can't, listen, somebody, what are you trying to do, shut down love? You can't shut down love. You can't do it, right? I just heard, oh my God. There is a black one that won't accept the white one, that won't accept the red one, that won't accept the yellow one. Different strokes for different folks. So on and Scooby-Dooby-Doo. I am everyday people. Yeah. Okay, we're talking, we can't have none of that around here now. Okay? No. Here we go, beautiful Libras. Hello, my gorgeous two-steppers. Beautiful Libra. I hear, I'd love to change the world, but I don't know what to do. So I'm leaving it up to you. That's very Libra. I can see it. I can't fix it. Somebody's going through a massive shift right now. It could be a divorce. It could be a new job. It could be moving. It could be something. But it's big, and it feels like it's about time. What is your challenge? Wedding. And party, festival, twin flame. What is your breakthrough? Wow, wow. I keep forgetting to say that could be twin flame, you know. What is your breakthrough for my Libras? What is the breakthrough on when it comes to this? What is the knowledge? What is the download? What is the opportunity? What is it? Oh, shit. Libra, you lucky dogs. It's your week, baby. Maybe you'll meet somebody this week. Very lovely. That's a soulmate, maybe a twin flame. My God, if this is you and you think you met your twin flame, please reach out. I'd love to do your reading because I can tell you if they are or not. I can even tell you who they are. All right. So basically, Libra, your advice this week from the 12th to the 17th is to be in your highest form of joy, grateful, abundance, happiness. You deserve it. Why not? Maybe it's your time. Libra, the outcome of this week is fantastic. You're getting the best reading so far. Three of Pentacles means that this is something that's going to grow. You can actually plan on it. You're planning on something. You're growing something, building something, planning. All right, it's solid, it's grounded, stable. Since we have all these really great cards, let's just move on to your person. Hey, thank you for that gift. Is that Darlene? Hi, Darlene. I just noticed. Yeah, I'm so glad for everybody who's here. So the person you're dealing with is predominantly, whether it be this person or not. All right, I keep getting the Nine of Swords for this. Let me try this again. If it's meant to come out, it's meant to come out. But for some reason, it's not fully jiving with this energy. Show me Libra's, the person Libra will be working with this week the most. Oh, hello. How about a minister at a church? How about God? How about maybe in love with a Taurus? How about the marriage energy? Shit. I got love on the brain. I heard love on the brain. Their challenge, this could be a Taurus or a high priest or a preacher or somebody. This is the challenge of making a decision. Where are we going to go? How are we going to do this? Are we setting up a wedding? Possibly. Their breakthrough is they finally set everything up and they have the plans all made for this wedding invitation or this party. They have it all paid for and set up. Okay, does that make sense? This is kind of what I'm reading. I like it. What is their advice? Watch their money. Make sure they're watching their foundation and protecting what they've already got before they go and marry you. And their outcome is, for sure, we're doing this thing. This is long term. You can't get rid of me like that. You may be in love with a Taurus. Somebody is love. Oh, look. Oh, shawang. I think you know what that means. Shawang. You ever watch Saturday Night Live? If I had my tears about this week, I think you're just like somebody's fully in love. Somebody's just in love. This is big time. Marriage or twin flame and finally meeting them. And there's somebody in power, somebody important, somebody who's grounded and believes in marriage, believes in stability, believes in their Libra. Somebody's working with somebody and it has to do with stability, money, and passion. Yeah. I don't see any red flags this week for you guys. There might be some worth waiting for. And, of course, religious factors. Those things matter when you get the Hierophant, the high priest. There's some religious factors involved. Okay, Libra, let's see what the angels want to say to you this week. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, January 12th to the 17th energy. We have acceptance. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. And in this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. All right, and the fairies. Believe in magic. Believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that is all around in nature. The fairy of the Northern Lights says, you are part of nature and you are magical too. Libra, that's your message for the week. Okay? All right. All right. Libras, it seems like the readings are very specific today. They've been very specific, and that's good. We want to know. So, I could break these down for hours and hours and hours, but I don't want to do that. I just want to give you a quick synopsis of what I get. All right? All righty. Hang on a minute. Oh, y'all. Oh, man. My honey, come here. Come here, sweetie. Come here. Hi, baby. What's up? What's up, sweet baby? What's up? Come here. Okay. Darlene, what'd you do? Let me see. Oh my God. Oh, you don't need to make him chase you. And you really don't even have to work hard at it. You really don't. I promise you. I already know. All right, moving on. We have to cover our fabulous Scorpios. So let's do that now. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What's going on, Scorpios? Why do I hear this theme for Titanic? If I had to associate movies, I should do that one day. Sit down and associate movies with all the signs, music with all the signs. If there was a crayon, they would be fuchsia, a la orange. That'd be Libra. Scorpio. Hello. How do you like having judgment this week? How do you like the idea that what's supposed to die will die and that what's supposed to rise will rise? And you got no choice. It's going to happen. This is your week. Something is coming back to life. What is the challenge? Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is the challenge. The Queen of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or the energy of being sexy, passionate, productive, getting things done. Judgment has been called. And the breakthrough is very much going to make you amazingly happy. Raise your hands, raise your hands, raise your hands, and praise Scorpio. Raise your hands. Praise the Lord, oh my soul. Oh my soul. I worship his holy name. That's what I hear. Praise the Lord, oh my soul. Oh my soul. Yeah, that's what I hear. Scorpios like that. They're very much into God or the devil. Take your pick. Isn't that interesting, Scorpio? You ready to see what just popped out? Together. Well, you don't say. Looky there. Somebody's defeating the devil with their faith. You better believe it. Oh, you're knocking their socks off, whoever this dark energy is, or even the crap inside of you. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, here's what's happening, honey. You're beating the hell out of a wannabe. This is your girl. This is your empress in reverse. She's not a divine feminine. She's a cheap. She's a copycat or some kind of vampire in your life. She's got devil energy, and God's here protecting you from her shit. All right? That's why it's a challenge, because she's still in your thing. This woman is not upright. Oh, by the way, mine is a Leo, just so you know. And hateful, evil, and you got all this faith and joy, and you're like somebody positive, and then you're dealing with this witch over here. And God says, hold back from that. Don't give up energy. Don't give him your thoughts. Don't give him anything. Don't. Hold back. They suffocate in their negative energy. That's what I heard. I'll come for you, Scorpio. Bam, look at that. God, the hand of God comes in and gives you an offer of some kind. And it's going to make you happy. And these people have to watch. Oh, did I say that? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And there's nothing they can do about it. Their travel, their movement, this person who's doing this to you or trying to interfere with you or sending you negativity or trying to steal your shit or talking bad about you or whatever their problem is, they're really bad. They're a bad person. That's a challenge. They hold up an energy field they don't deserve to be in. Look at you. You have faith. You're getting revival. You know what joy is. You're working on it. You're going to keep it that way no matter what. You're working on maybe with your family as well. And then you've got this Ace of Coins, which is the hand of God coming to give you something brand new, abundance. All right? So who you're dealing with could be a Leo in the reverse. What did I say? A Leo. And this person has not overcome demons. They have not overcome shit. All right? And their problem is they think they have. They have arrogance, pride, and they're haughty. And they think that they have power, but they really don't. Because they haven't they haven't been anywhere near where you are. You have defeated demons in your sleep, Scorpio, and they know it. They know it. You think they don't know that? So this person's problem, this person's such a problem. This is the Eight of Cups in reverse. They are. Psst, psst, psst. I rebuke the spirit. Get out. Just be quiet. You got somebody here, Scorpio, that cannot move on. They have no choice. It's like they're stuck with you. They're not going to get justice for what they did or what they do, how they do it. But it may cause a complete and utter ending. If they come forward with any of their nasty, janky shit, it's going to be a complete and utter ending. The difference between you and them, they don't really have a solid future planned out. They've never put the energy into succeeding or having the energy where they believe in the future. And do you know what I mean? Waiting for ships to come in. They're not getting that opportunity. Whatever they're waiting for, it's going to be stripped from them. This is the Emperor in reverse. It's going to be stripped from them, and they are not going to like this, Scorpio. Hello, Nine of Swords. They're going to be in fear and worry over legal issues. We are looking at a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in reverse. We know who you are. It's either a Leo or it's a Scorpio or a Pisces for some of you. And they love their shit. They love their arguments. They love their conflict. They love talking about you. They love making trouble for Scorpio. But God says, I love them, but I'm going to take away all their choices for coming after my divine one and hurting them. And then I'm going to make you victorious right in front of their face because they're not working alone. And Scorpio is alone. Yes? Just so you know. God loves us. He's not going to play with you you witches and bitches and thieves. Just so you know, not playing with you. You got no power here. And if this romance thing is kind of crazy this week for Scorpio. Let's see what love says though. Somebody wants to give a relationship a chance. But Spirit, it came out in reverse, so I'm going to leave it in reverse. That's a no, thank you. Yeah, that's a no, thank you. Scorpio, understand? Okay. And then we have releasing an ex. Of course. Releasing an ex and calling in your soulmate. How else do you get that Ace of Cups and Ace of Coins? You call it in. And you work on your family and you heal things. Yes, you do. Scorpio. Yep, and you got something worth waiting for coming in. Angels for Scorpio. What you got? Blessing in disguise. Are you listening, Scorpios? I hope so, babies. You're pretty wonderful. Vantago Smith. Did I say that right? Vantago Smith. How are you? Hello. You funny people, seeker of light. Let me see. I want to check this chat out for a quick second. Oh, Net. Oh, thank you. You guys are really good. What is this? Wow. Is it beautiful? I just saw the tattoo on the cheek thing. Seriously. Told you. Oh. All right. I think you should play Heaven when you have your wedding. I can just see you guys out there. Heaven, I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and tell you all the happiness I see when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Scorpio, I can't even sing that low. That's low. Heaven. You could do a choreograph thing and update it, right? All right. We're moving on to Sagittarius. I need to step out for just a second. I'll be right back, you guys. Oh my God, my back. Long hours of driving. It's not such a recommended thing for me. And my heart beats so that I can hardly speak. Seem to find the happiness I see when my kitty's running underneath my feet. What a great drink that is. All right. Here we go, Sagittarius. Pop me into Sagittarius's energy, Holy Spirit. Thank you. Sagittarius, what's happening? I see. I got to tell you, you're going to think this is funny. I was listening to a Jack Johnson song. I keep hearing it in my head all day, and I don't know why. I don't know if this was a cheating song or what it was. I didn't hear all the words. That one where he goes, I smell sex and candy. What in the world? Spirit kept putting that in my head today. And nothing to do with me. Sex and candy. Oh, that used to be my thing. Yep. Have candy afterwards. Not all the time. Holy Spirit. I need Sagittarius's information right now. Would you download it, please? What do we need to know? A lot of the changes that you guys have made, what you're experiencing this week is resolution for some of the things you've been working on for a long time. I truly hope that's true. Show me what Sagittarius shows up like. January 12th to the 17th. Hi, you're in true form right now. You're busy, focusing, fast, passionate, productive, warrior. You're cool. You're cool, Daddy-O. You're in this good, you're in this really good energy. Your challenge is other creeps, everybody else, worries, everybody's competitive energies, nonsense, things going wrong, everybody throwing energy at you. That's a problem. That's a problem. A lot of things going on at one time, trying to stay on your throne and settle down the. Okay, I'm like, I heard, settle people, settle people. You know, Dad comes walking in the room and he goes, settle people. They need to settle down. Why is this a challenge for you? Of course, it'd be a challenge for anybody, but for you, what in the hell is it? Okay, people are pissed. They're pissed. They're not getting their money. Somebody's mad. People are on strike. Yep, I'm not kidding. I don't know where it's coming from. They're really not happy. Also, there's a competition for something in your world. What the fuck is it? Hold on. I gotta fix my tailbone. It's not right. It's competition for something in your world. I don't know what it is. They're really not happy. And it could also be like blanking out from a third party. Like, F no, I am not going to play with you today. See, your breakthrough is you get the knowledge. You get to speak your mind. You get the download from God. God's hand comes in and goes, listen, open up my word and I'll lead you to where you need to read it. Take a moment to think about what you're reading. Integrate it because there's your answer and you will get victory. Everything you say and do this week, you will get victory. All that nonsense. Yeah, and your advice is continue to flow, continue to carry on, continue to move. Hold on, you guys. Wow, I'm getting a strange flush in my face. That's not normal. Hang on a minute, I gotta put my baby in here. Crap, I'm not able to make this. Whoa, not cool. How you doing? Is the window open? Hey, you want me to open the window more? Hi, baby. What you doing? Are you in here to eat your dinner? You want to eat? You starving? Okay. Come here, sugar. Mommy will be done in just a few minutes. You're a sweet little girl. I love you. Don't argue with me, though. I have to open the door. You're not going out. Okay? Be good. You can't be trusted. Oh, God, that feels so much better, you guys. Sorry. Oh, I'm so tired from working so much. Anyhow, let's get back to it. Sagittarius lovelies. Now I can breathe. You got the chariot. The chariot means move along, continue to flow. Don't let anything stop you. And what is that? Travel. Yep. Because there is something coming up for you this week. Investment. Maybe somebody will be investing in you. Maybe you'll get a job offer or money will come in. Whatever this is, it could be that you're getting compensated for something. Somebody you will be dealing with this week is getting a tower. Or they could be a Scorpio. And there's a sudden shift in like the whole framework, everything we're doing. Now, I don't know what it is said. They could have been getting in your business somehow, or they didn't belong. They built something on a very weak situation or a commitment. Not solid. Tell me about this person. Oh, wow. Hold on. Wow. This person, I got to tell you something. I also have a very dreaded feeling about this situation, this person, Sagittarius. I don't know who they are, but they're quite in a bad place. Their challenge is having faith in a future, and I'm going to tell you what I'm getting. You can take it from any way you want. This person is suffering extreme depression. Extreme depression. And they're really, really out in the cold. They're like, I'm almost death, or they could be having surgery, and they could be having surgery this week. They don't see a future. I don't get it. I don't get it. Spirit, show me. Why is the Ten of Swords in reverse? Does that mean that they're still replaying this over and over and over, and they're suffering a tower moment every day? They could also have PTSD and suffer a tower moment every day. This is not good. I don't think they're going to see the light of day. I don't even know if they're not going to make it this week or what this is. Somebody in the family may be passing away. We're getting a premonition. I don't know. Yep, look at shit. Look at this. I'm telling you. Can I tell you? I'm just telling you what I get. Please take what you need and leave the rest, please. You might be getting a message about this person. Oh God, oh God. And I don't know if it's a relationship dying, or if this person is dying, or someone tells you about somebody who's dying this week. There's definitely something really bad happening. And they're not going to get revived somehow. I'm sorry. Whatever I'm reading it. And I don't know what it is. Sagittarius. Let me see. I'm going to ask. I don't know. This is intense. Somebody might be really, really sick this week, and it's their time. Maybe God called them back. I don't know. I mean, we all deal with it, but, we don't know. I don't know. But I know you get a download in the victory over everything nonsense in your life this week, because you're going to speak it into existence. You're going to get it from God himself. And you will get the victory this week. This is your week, too. Rise above everything nonsense. You're just like, what is that crap? Get out of my face. Right? And moving on. And blocking the hell. And block, and block, block. Blocking the block. Right? If you got to do it, you got to do it. To keep and get you brand new energy. And leave these cold-hearted mofos out in the cold, because baby, look at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups, and it's followed by the Nine of Cups. So I don't care if this is a legal issue with somebody who's hateful and their tower is about to go, or this is a relationship and they're shitty people and you're like, can't trust you. Somebody competing, somebody trying to get in your business. You're like, you know what? God's going to give you a download. He'll give you the word that you need. You speak the word and everything changes. And then you get this Six of Pentacles, which means reciprocity. Something finally pays off. You deserve to be happy. It's about damn time. What does love want to say? Pay attention to red flags, religious factors. Oh, you might have been dealing with a Satanist or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just playing. All right. Tell me about this soul over here who's having a hard time, never going to make it, or can't make it, or won't make it, or is completely and utterly devastated. Well, their problem was they had passion, but no power. No power. Yep. They need to love themselves more. You should go and love yourself. That's what I hear. Yeah. And you guys might need to take a stroll to the ocean. The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into the healing womb, okay, brings about, I can't hardly read it, it's so tiny, desirable effects. Better yet, Spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all cares and concerns, and go get a salt bath. Those are always so very important. Angel message and the Fae. Moderation, Sagittarius. Interesting. She's having a party. She's got candles and cake and tea, and she's cute. She's out hanging out with her friends. She looks Irish. She's cute. Is there something you know you should not be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthily. Although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. Okie doke, I got that message. That was Sagittarius for this week. You get it? You get it. All right. Your story or not your story? That is a question. All right. Moving on to Capricorns. Man. Here we go, lovelies. My gorgeous Capricorns. Let me stop for a minute and look at this chat for a sec. What's everybody doing? Scooch? Raja. Maybe they knew I was coming. Maybe. You know what I mean? What are you, the devil? I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm playing with you. I love you. Sending the high five, sending the flowers, sending in the good stuff by the hour. Making us strong, make us want some more. Come on, honey. Let's hit the floor. Oh my gosh, look at that four-leaf clover. How cute is that? I'm catching up. A wedding on the beach or on a boat? Ooh. On a beach, on a boat. I do like the boat thing myself. Oh, I do. Oh, wow. That's fancy. I like it. Moving on to my Capricorns. How are you guys? I hope you me. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Hello, lovelies. We're back. How you doing? Let's see what we got for y'all. Thank you, everyone who donates or blesses this channel in any way, shape, or form. You're the cat's meow. You're the Tower of Pizza. What is that? You're the Tower of Pizza. I don't know. I'm tired. All right, Holy Spirit. Capricorn. Capricorn. All good. How are you doing? Chef Google. Capricorn, how are you showing up, darlings? What's this week got for you guys and the energy? What are you showing up like? Wow, she shot out of my hand. Look at that. How are you doing? Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. You're going to shine, shine, shine. Happy birthday. You know what your challenge is? You don't have one. You got hope. You got something planning in the future. You are believing for good things. Good. Keep it up. What is your big, something's cool is coming in. And you're getting revelation about it. You're starting to see it. The sun is in your sign. Of course you're going to pop when the sun is in your sign, right? Make good use of it. Go have fun and enjoy yourself. Capricorns can be ridiculous, and I do like it. I mean that in a fun way. All right. So you got, if your challenge is looking out to the future and expecting something to come in, well, maybe the revelation of the light will be that thing. Your breakthrough is you get to defend something you've been working on or a relationship. You get to stand up for somebody for once. You get protection. You're doing protection or you're being protected this week. Nobody's messing with you this week. They better not. No, never, not at all. Your advice? Stand in your faith. Believe. Be traditional like you normally are. Have faith. Have faith. Talk to God. Spend time with the high priest. This is important for you for right now, is to have your faith in line. And then the outcome for you is amazing. Look at that. King of Cups. Loving, kind, merciful energy. People love you. Let them. That's what Spirit says. Let them. Let me love you. What is that song? Let me love you. Okay, here's who you're dealing with predominantly. Maybe somebody single, lovely, somebody who's got it together. They seem to be favored by divine because, well, they keep themselves together. They don't run around and play like, they're not, they can be depended upon, in other words. And they're building up their own treasures. Right? Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What is that person's challenge this week? That person doesn't really want to build, perhaps maybe not really build with you or not really actually make plans. They're just single. Yeah, they're going to hold back their energy this week. I mean, as far as like any type of intense romantic commitment or anything, they're going to go in, they're going to be like hide and seek. Yeah, they're just going to. This single person wants to play. They want to go follow the moon. They don't want to be hooked up with anybody particularly. That's their thing. That's their thing. And their advice is, okay, is their advice, okay, yeah, they don't want to. Look at this. They know for a fact that you're not their twin flame. This is what I'm hearing. That you're not their twin flame. You should just remain friends with this one. Okay? If someone's trying to have a romantic situation with this person, it's gonna absolutely never go anywhere. I would say no. I'll tell you why. Guess why, Capricorn? Look at that person. That is their challenge. They like to play. They like to keep secrets. They like to run around. They like to act like they're poor all the time. They don't want to be married. They're kind of foolish, actually. They're kind of foolish. They're not paying attention. Yeah. You want to know why? Pardon me. This is an Empress in reverse from your past. And you know this, right? You know this because you have rules and regulations. You have truths that you stand by, laws and rules and things. And though you love people and you're fair, you're very fair. Capricorn's very fair, unless you're evil. Otherwise, Capricorns are very fair, and they want to make sure they got that thing. They want to make sure everybody's happy. They're the kind that go, if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. Understand? It's a very special quality in them. But somebody over here has been hoodwinking and playing and doesn't want to commit, Capricorn. Just don't. Who is it? Clarify. Okay. This happens to be let me see. A Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, possibly a Pisces, and they're not in the mood to commit. They do magic, though. Yes, they do. They do magic, manifestation magic. Capricorn, watch your back. Love yourself. Stand on your truths. Keep believing in faith. Yeah, here's the problem. You ready? Here's your exposure. Codependency. Sick of the game. Sick of the game. Retreating from it. Pulling back. Putting up your guard. They're always wanting to play. You got work on your mind. You always do. Yeah. You might need some help from friends this week because of this person. They're rather, They're rather icky. This one's rather icky. Unrequited love. Codependency. Yeah, paying attention to red flags. This may be your reading. Love yourself first, Capricorn, big time. Big time. All right, show me an angel message for Capricorn this week, January 12th to the 17th. We have release and surrender, hun. We shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Okay, good. Open your arms, Capricorn. Release the challenges that you hold. tightly gripped you within your hands. Open your hands, open your arms, and open your heart so we can love on you and give you assistance. They need to give you assistance. You must be dealing with a really creepy spirit here in this person, and they just play all the time. They don't want to commit. They probably cheat a lot. I don't like them. Yeah, and for you, maybe you do need more time outside, right? That's so healing for you. Your guides say, meet us by the old pond. Meet us out in the orchard. We want to talk to you. It's time to go outside. Hmm. Be in the powerful, peaceful nature. Wherever you are, feel one with your habitat. Capricorn. She even looks like a Capricorn would. Beautiful. Listen, go spend some time in nature. Go talk to God out in the forest. Yes? Yeah, that's what we're told, my cappies. And then let love find you from there. All right? 'Tis a thing. These people are really like rotten vermicious knits, you know? They're schnozzwangers, hornswogglers. And so in my own way, I just go, they're just not right. They're just not right. All right, babies. We are going to take a peek at our Aquarius right now. Aquarius. Oh, how are you doing? Handling things? Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay, I'm going to shut the door. Ooh, Perfect. Thank you. Come on, baby. All right, sweethearts, we're almost done. And what a Sunday night this is, okay? Let's go. Let's go. Aquarius, my dears. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, Venus. Aquarius, sorry. I get like that when I'm tired. Okay, show me Aquas. Aquarius, how are you showing up this week? January 12th? Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node. Show me. Here we go. Okay, you're showing up as justice this week. Balanced, getting it together. If you're in court, you're probably going to win something this week. You might get, or something may balance out for you. Your challenge is the Queen of Swords. Why that would be a challenge? Because she's strict. She's strict. She's to the point. She's serious. She's a communicator. She could be working online. This could be working online. This could be communicating with someone. This could be setting down boundaries. This could be telling the truth to someone, or just thinking a lot, praying a lot, reading a lot. Tell me about the breakthrough this week. Hello. I think it's about dang time. You guys had some goodness happen. You do. This is a good week for you. Make good use of this energy. The sun means that there's going to be revelation on something, a new start maybe, some kind of healing coming through. Whatever this is all relative to this justice. Mm-hmm. And your advice is when this happens and you get the go from God, get to building this. Whatever this is, it's something you constructively do, whether you do it with someone else or you do it yourself. Finally, something's going to give you an opportunity to build, do, or I don't know, orchestrate something. Because justice is a great thing. It gives you a chance to feel like, oh my God, This is not a reward. It's justice. It's the right thing. You know, it's the right thing. Doing the right thing is what I'm hearing. Doing the right thing. I'll look into her in a minute. Okay. And then what do you have as the, okay. I want to peek at her before I close out the read for you. What is the deal with her? Could she be a Libra? Could she be a Libra in Aquarius's world? Or a Leo? Let's find out. Gemini, Leo. Oh my God. I hope Joanne watches this. This might be Joanne's story, but I don't know. Oh my God. Let me tell you who the Queen of Swords is. Holy moly, Aquarius. You ready? This week is going to consist of somebody in power deciding something. Or you could be this person with a business. You could be this person with a lot of power and authority. You could be pulling off something. And you're going to get justice, whatever this is. The Three of Pentacles is reference to what you're supposed to be doing with this energy. While you got the power, use it wisely, right? What's the outcome for this week? Standing ground, protecting what you're building, protecting this relationship, protecting your privacy, and maybe even angelic protection of what you got going on. All right? Clarify for me this Three of Pentacles here. Okay, just for the record, the Three of Pentacles, I'm going to tell you what I get. The Three of Pentacles actually, it's your advice. So your advice is to build and watch your back. Build something and watch your back. That's your advice this week. Now, who are you dealing with this week, Aquarius? We have somebody who's not hanging around to find out how things turn out. Could be a Pisces. What is that? Emperor. Fucking A. I'm going to tell you what I'm picking up already, and it's kind of a shocker to even bring it up, but let's do it. You know those bitches that do magic on you in the background, or they do spells, or they do some crap to try to sway a judge or a lawyer or something? That's this one, okay? That's this one. They're really distorted. They're distorted already, and it's uncomfortable, this type of person. What is their challenge? Their challenge is karma. It's karma for them. Why? Because they were married, and they get in your space. They're not faithful, is what I'm saying. They're not faithful. They're not abundant. They're not faithful. They do magic to get what they want, and they try to hurt you at some point and try to prevent you from being happy or having your family, but I think you're still going to get it. Tell me about their advice is to pull back and mind their own business and stay out of yours. That's the advice for this person. Yep, from the past, always looking back and just suffering from the past. I'm in the past because you're karmic. This is why you can't get over it. You are a karmic and you refuse God. And when you refuse the super protection of the divine, you're fighting a spirit. You're fighting the creator. How could you? That makes no sense. Okay, so as far as Aquarius is concerned, this could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Pisces. Possibly Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And this person is trouble. They're karmic. They're trouble. They make your life difficult. They're running out of choices because of something they're doing. Or this could be family too. And if this is in your family, they're really not in their right mind. Okay? You are in your right mind and they're not. Yeah. They're just, something's wrong with them. I don't know what you're going to do about this person, but they're running out of ideas, running out of hope. They shouldn't do magic on you then. They're good. Death is on their door. They shouldn't do magic on you. They're going to either have to transform. Yep, look at this. Look at this. I told you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces woman in reverse. That bitch. That bitch. She's in spiritual jail now. And there's nothing she could do about this dark magic she did with her little witches. There's nothing she can do. The ending is here. God says, I'm going to let her experience this perpetually because it was so dark and so bad. I'm going to make her experience what she sent to you perpetually. This means she's going to be tortured by her own evil. And you are being blessed with temperance and maybe a new Sagittarius person in your life. Maybe so. Yep, you're going through a portal yourself. You don't have to go through all this stuff. No, baby, you don't. Who's coming in for you? Give me a minute. I hate these people. Jeez whiz, they're so rotten and to the core. Yeah, you might meet somebody at work, which would be a very nice thing for you. Just make sure you're single when you move and advance. That's everybody else's problem. And then it's good. You get somewhere with somebody, and then you're like, got to pull back because we're married. Oh, we're married. Right? Holy Spirit, would you show me the love message for Aquarius for January 12th through the 17th? Keeping an open mind. You know how that is. What has God got planned? I don't know. Right? Releasing an ex. Letting go of control issues. And they're begging for reconciliation, but they are unrequited love. You're going to get nothing out of them. There's no love there. How can you get love where there isn't any love? Right? Right. You can't. So I'm just bringing it up because that's what they wanted me to. What did the angels say to Aquarius? Move on. Baby LaFleur, what are you doing? Come here. I'm going to play with her. We got such cool games we play. All right. Holy Spirit. There she is. Get it, girl. Ready? Time to go, Aquarius. The sun sets and rises each day. And it's the same with the avenue of your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life. Know that the sun will also rise again tomorrow. And are merely the start of a new beginning. And we are with you through each phase and cycle. Angels are with you, honey. Look at that. Justice is yours. Don't know why. I don't know how. I know this unrequited love thing. Jeez, you're going to get justice for all this crap. Promise. Pure intentions. You're getting help. To use, let's see, this is so very faint. To use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intentions and for the highest good of all. And there you go, Aquarius. Now you understand what they are saying. This is what we have for Aquas. I hope it applies. If it doesn't, maybe I hope it doesn't apply. But then again, look, justice, pure intentions, moving, time to go, keep an open mind. You've done a lot. You've done an awful lot. So take good care of yourself. And don't you let these schmucks lower your standards. You won't anyway, but I'm just saying. They always want to play in your face, don't they? But you're going to get justice. So I wouldn't worry so much about it. These are pretty powerful messages, I think. A lot of energy in your favor. Very cool. All right, guys. We are going to read for our magnanimous Pisces. Don't ask me where that came from. It came out of the spirit world. Leos aren't the only magnanimous ones, although they are. Pisces is magnanimous. Yes. Let's see what's going on. What's going on, Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What's going on? Water sign. What you doing this time? January 12th to January 17th. We hope that you're doing fine. Let's go. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. My babies. What you doing? What are you doing? Being beautiful this week? Of course you are. You're sitting in there in that presence of, that presence of soft, feminine, kind, concerned, looking out for people, being very empathetic towards others. Honey, you're on your destiny. Well, now, if that's your challenge, yeah, it could be karma, or it could be, nope, it's not. This is your future. Well, Pisces. What? Oh, shit. I said, I didn't even get to ask, what is your breakthrough? And you got 10 of Pentacles. You might win money or earn money or being given a contract or family or download or something. Money, a lot of money. Wow. And family, money and family. Tell me, wow. Clarify for me the Wheel of Fortune. A Pisces wins a lotto. That's what I just heard. A Pisces will win the lotto. You know what I mean? Yeah, see? And so your advice is to continue to work, continue to try, continue to invest, continue to date, continue to make plans, continue to send out those invitations, continue to send your resumes out. Whatever it is you're doing, do it. There's amazing energy this week. Use it. Marriage invitations, celebration. I'm not kidding when I say, who knows, that could be somebody else's wedding, your wedding, or a party, something. Pisces. I don't know. I just heard housewarming party. Yeah. What's that for? Somebody is blocked. I don't know why. I don't know if there's something you're not seeing. What aren't you seeing? Oh. You're not talking to this person? A a Taurus or a Virgo or a Capricorn? Because their challenge is not talking to you. Their challenge is not talking to you. It's a problem for them. There's a problem here because this person was either acted single or are single, Pisces, and their challenge is not telling the truth, and being stuck in their head and in a worried state of mind and not speaking the whole truth, but not seeing a way out of it. Something they did, not a good idea. Third party energy. This is not a good idea. Or drinking or hanging out and partying. Like, this is not healthy. Tell me why they're in the Eight of Swords. Sharing with other people. Indeed, they are. Yep, we got a King of Pentacles, a husband for somebody who acted like they were single. And Pisces said, what the F? Divorce. I think you may be getting a divorce. That's what I think. And I think you might come out of that pretty damn good. I think I see a Pisces getting a divorce, and I see another Pisces getting married, and I see another Pisces communicating online and dating somebody. So this person here who is your problem, they're your nightmare Pisces. The problem is they want to quit something, but they can't. I can't quit you. They have a drinking problem or a drug problem. And either you're not looking at it, or you don't want to look at it, or you don't want to know about it. And they're not leaving it anytime soon. And that's a problem because they don't come into the house with love. They don't come in with real love. They come in with problems. Yep. And no offers at all from this player over here. Yep. And no apologies either. This person might be an alcoholic or something. Who is this? Who is this person I'm reading this energy? Well, first of all, play a person. This person does not commit to anything. They come, they do what they want. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They come and do whatever they want. Look at this, Emperor in reverse. They come and do whatever they want in your life, and they rule the roost for a minute, and then they leave. Now, this could also be that you might be dealing with somebody who's passing on and leaving you an inheritance. That could be Pisces. And that could be the thing about that. You feel bad because you don't want to cry. You don't want to feel this, but it's happening. Tell me a love message for Pisces this week. Heart-to-heart conversations may be happening. What else? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North. Oh, what you got in the stove? Flirting, okay. Separation. Yep, I'm going to take those two and one more. Yeah, heart-to-heart conversations, getting to know someone. You could be doing it online. 8 of Wands, you could be flirting with somebody, dating online. Be careful. Somebody's dating somebody who's a serial dater, and or something's wrong. You've got a husband over here who's a cheater and acting like they're single. You'll have to decipher who that is in your life. Okay, family. So we got a family issue here. Somebody's got an issue with drinking. It says the situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help, the energies can help you understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. Pisces. What else, please? And carry the energy of hope. Hope is always there, even if you can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. There you go, my darlings. That is Pisces. All right, let us move on. And I'm going to throw some cards down for Darlene. I don't know if anybody else asked me. I will take a minute to look. Thank you, Pisces, for being here. Oh my gosh. Even if you guys come on later, thank you so much. Your appreciation for the readings is very important. I thank you for it. If you appreciate it, hit that like button, hit that comment, leave me a comment. You know, throw down. You guys don't have any trouble throwing down comments. I am so grateful because I get to answer you. When I'm in my car or I'm somewhere, I just sit down and look. Like, I quickly check my comments all the time. It helps my channel to grow. Did you know that? The algorithm goes, wow, they're having big conversations, right? It's cool. It's true. It's how it works. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hang on, let me get the decks out. Jolene, what do we got for you? This one and this one. Okay. All right, sweetness. This is what they told me to pull out for you and read for you. Let's see. Danny Cunningham. Wow. Why do people have so many troubles in their family? It's just not right. Yes. Me. Belinda. Hi, Belinda. Belinda dreamed my daughter separated and had a dream that she had twins. Wow. Can I say something? That's a fantastic dream. That's a prosperity dream. She might be looking at it from a negative perspective, like, oh God, I'm going to have burdens. But twins, that's interesting. You know, she could have been a mother of twins in a past life or been a twin in a past life. It can be, there's connections to these type of things. All right, let's take a look. I'm going to look at something for Darlene. What you got, Spirit? What you got for my Darlene? Show us. Oh, great Spirit. Show us what you have for Darlene for this week. We have you. Oh, wow. Show me what we have for her. The garden and the gate, anxiety, excitement, wanting to move, wanting to build something, wanting to make something happen. 30. You know, she's sitting in her garden. She goes, but I'm just stuck here. I'm so excited. I want to run like a racehorse. Michael the Archangel is helping you. Okay. Ask him to help you if you need help to protect everything or to guide or to cut off negative energies around you. You're suffering a little bit of anxiety. It's a good kind, though. Don't worry. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is going to be all right. Jesus in the house, in your relationship. He wants you to rest and meditate and be at peace. Yes, the enemy is on the howl. We know this because you're in a divine union. Yes, let's see. What is the dream? What is this? Love, baby, love. That's what it is. Show me the Sacred Light Oracle for her. And I'm going to look at what the energies between y'all. Let me see. My Darlene. Cathedral of Light. Exposure. Exposure to righteousness. Does this make sense? Exposure to righteousness. Let me see. Oh, wow. Wow. Ascended Master Pallas Athena asks you to embrace your inner warrior. Extend the olive branch before you dig in and defend your territories. Lower energies and thought forms that have become a constant disruption to your everyday routines must be attacked head-on. Interests in medieval cathedrals, sacred and ancient architecture highlight a need to visit these places and the Cathedral of Light, allowing the refractions of its beauty to permeate your aura. The sacred crystal is danburite, and it's a blue. It's like a dull kind of a blue. And then the affirmation for you is, my light is radiant. My body removes toxins with ease and comfort. Now, let us peek at this. Love. Look at this. One card. One card. That's all you got. That's all you're getting. The wedding card. That's it. We're sitting here talking about that. Tree wisdom. Maybe you need to spend some time outside. Ancestors are calling you to the trees too. The tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds that it makes. angels. Wow. Listen to this message, Darlene. This is Arle. Beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry. We will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. Divine Beloved, what do you want to say? What's Darlene's Divine Beloved this week? Acceptance. I accept myself. Let me love and accept myself as you love me, and may I find you shining brightly within my own being. Girl, you are shining. How about her lover? How about her lover's message? This would be for your devoted love. This is for your love, Michael. And Michael, if you can ever hear this or you want to just tell him, that's cool. You got the strength card. He learns from you. He's learning from you, and you're learning from him. Make me ready to call on you in even the most confusing situations, large and small. Let me include you, and may I lean on your strength, knowing your grace can unravel any dilemma. So he needs prayer for strength, right? To deal with the stuff you can't, have courage and deal with stupid stuff. All right, my beautiful, that's for you. I'm rattling off things, talking weird. All right, honeys. That was for my Darlene. Let me check the chat before I throw down a yes or no. Answer everybody's questions I couldn't afford to answer, but wanted one. Where we at? Let me see. Hey, Candy. I love you too. Looks like it said Mad Hatter. I love that. Shit, Mad Hatter. You gave somebody else a membership? You were paying for all those memberships every month? You rock the world. Who got it? Who got the membership? Sabrina? Sabrina, hi. Okay, I see this Firefly. Good. Will I get a government job this year? Well, please join the channel or throw a super chat up and I'll answer that. Hello, Justin's birthday is tomorrow. Will he be okay this week? I'm worried. Remember the Leo reading? But I'm going to find out, okay, honey? Spirit, Holy Spirit, we just thank you for our beautiful children and our inheritances. And we know that Firefly's family's all over around her. Daddy's, grandpa's, everybody's in the house, and they're on the other side. Oh, I got super chills down my arms. Your family, your peeps are on the other side, are just hovering around your family. There's something that needs fixed. Otherwise, it wouldn't be so heavily impressing in on you and your family. It's mostly about your children, though. You're okay, but it's mostly about your kids. I don't know. Holy Spirit, show me what Firefly needs to know. What does she need to know about her son? It's his birthday. Door to personal healing and happiness. Something great happens. Woman holding a heart. Oh, I told you spirit guides are hanging around. 44. They on the other side. Watching y'all. Yes, watching Justin. And Raphael is here to help him. Told you it was Capricorn's rise or shine. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. And we've got Archangel Raphael to help him with any kind of illness or any kind of uneasiness in his spirit or his body. He should be protected from, let's see, what else for him? Oh, Archangel Samuel is here to make sure that he's also getting along with people, or they're getting along with him, and coming up with solutions and opportunities this week. Well, the mind changes, the heart changes. And then we have the garden and the gate. I can't wait to get this over with and finally get what I want to get. What else, please? Okay. I got an itch on my face. Taking action, finally taking action, and finally getting after something. He's going to have a fine week. He's going to have a good birthday. He's being blessed. He's being watched by angels and, oh my God, and relatives on the other side too. They're watching him. What do you want to tell me about this garden and the gate and action here? For Justin. Oh, well. There you are, Capricorn. You sure and you steady dude, getting on that horse and heading out and making something happen and staying grounded. Ta-da! Finally, there's a breakthrough. And offer made. Someone accepts an offer and boom, someone gets a brand new start. That's your reading. Okay, that's what I got. I don't know how it works out. I'm sure you have, you know what's going on. I'm telling you, you got family all around you, right? Necessary truth. She's got sight. It's just fathers and husbands and stuff and energy field. Not so much the Grammys or grandmas or anything, but I can feel it. Deepak. You know what I say. You asked me the same question 3 times. You're a dumb bot, and you got to go. Yeah. You got to go. Well, I don't know how that's going to turn out for you, but for instance, funerals tomorrow, and she's good. Oh no, she's kept. Angels are everywhere. Guides are everywhere. Spirit is everywhere. And her son is still around. Yeah, he is. He's still around. I think he is. It's busy in the spirit world where you are. Real busy. Oh my God. Listen, you guys, if you want a personal reading and you like the way that I read or connect, please reach out. You can just go to my Etsy shop and order a reading there. If you're a member, that link is in there. If you're not a member, there's a link in there. And we can read whatever you want to read. I can help you. At least clarify some things and show you what's going on or what you can't see. Very good at that. My beautifuls, let's do a yes or no. For anyone that has a yes or no answer, let's tap in. Tap in spiritually. Show me what you got. Spirit, Holy Spirit, thank you so much that you give us these downloads, these moments, these inclinations. Whatever the question is, let me see what the answer is. Whatever it be, take what you need and leave the rest, you guys, for sure. I will clarify if it's your message. You'll know. Subject changes every day. Show us what the answer is. Wow. Yes. That's a yes, and that's a hell yes. Yes. Emperor always is a very, very positive yes. Did somebody send resumes out? Did somebody send out love invitations to somebody? Did somebody offer somebody a position? Did they? Get busy, in my travel. It's coming in. If it's a love reading, if it's a love message, this Emperor could be an Aries or a Taurus, and there's somebody at work. They're making somebody's getting a raise. Okay, so somebody's getting a raise. Somebody's getting an opportunity to move. Somebody's resume gets accepted. They finally finally feel good about themselves and all their hard work, and they finally get a chance. Makes them feel good inside, real good inside. They finally get a chance to move and not be stuck without a good job. So there's money coming in and an opportunity. I say yes, 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 and hell yes. I don't know what your question was, but there's your answer. All right. All right, beautifuls. That's what we have. And you're looking at a girl that's been up since 4:10 in the morning. Yeah, I have. That's kind of why I get a little weary at night. God just keeps waking me up in them weird times. It's all for a reason, though, I promise. It's all for a reason. The crazy, wonky stuff that goes on in the world, we just need to be praying for each other, right? For the prayer of a righteous man prevaileth much good. The fervent prayer of a righteous man prevaileth much good. How deep can you go? How sincere are you when you pour out your heart? You have to pour out your heart, you know. You can't, you know, otherwise you just sit around weeping and crying all the time because you're still holding a lot of pain. You're missing the joy. We don't want you to miss the joy, beautifuls. All right, lovelies. So that's where we are. Just a minute. Itching my eyelid. Mm-hmm. Oh, God. Thank you. So you feel the witches in the chat? Yeah. The gas station job? Michael. I took one once. Yeah, Justin is a starseed child. He's also a psychic, by the way, but he's not using it. Right, Firefly? He's a psychic. He's, yeah. You know what? He reminds me of my darling friend, Patience with Spirit. Oh, God, she's special. Every Sunday and Saturday morning at 5 or 6 in the morning, she does psychic readings on people that have passed over or celebrities. Not too long ago, she did Ozzy, and she also channeled, she's really good. She channeled, wait a minute. She channels a lot of people. Why my brain isn't working? I'm tired. I'm beyond tired. Listen, guys, I love you so much. I hope we have a great week. And listen, again, if you want to obtain a reading with me, you can go to my Etsy shop and just order it. I have jewels there. I have oils there. I've got my triple thread spray set. I also have table anointing. You know, it's anointing oils. I've got anointing oils, and I've got Attract Love and Abundance in there. And I'll be working on that too this week. So you can go and order some things there. We love you, and thank you so much for showing up tonight. Oh, yeah. I know that makes it tough, isn't it? All right, lovelies. Thank you, everyone, for your gifts, donations, your comments, your joining the channel, being a member, and donations, everything. I just appreciate it very much. All right. You guys, God bless you. Lord, I just pray that you look after everyone here in this chat and everyone within the sound of my voice, that you give them what they bring them the righteous balance that they're requesting, everyone into what they are calling into themselves. You know their troubles, battles. I ask that you calm their minds and spirits. Give them supernatural peace. It's really special. Put a desire in their heart to know you, to really know you before it's too late. Strengthen their hearts. Give them courage. Give them wisdom and insight so they can know who's who in their presence and hold it an upright standard. Protect their finances and their children, their health. Bring them into alignment and balance. And Lord, just thank you for them, every single one of my brothers and sisters. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May you shine your glory down on them, right? From glory to glory, right? Go from it, from glory to glory. I love that, to be honest with you. All right. May you be blessed in the name of Yeshua. Amen. Namaste.